on how a manufacturing company calculates its production cost and what are the other factors that will increase or decrease the cost of producing its products.
Hanya lagu penuhkan segala keindahan setiap hari. Dengan segala yang ku
Mengandungi lebih 30 bilion bakteria baik Shirota strain untuk usus. Lebih 80 tahun pengalaman. Yakult untuk setiap orang, setiap hari.
Yakult, Yakult.
Luckily, we have Yakult representative here, Mr. Arul, to talk about its production costing system. Thank you and welcome to our show, Mr. Arul. Can you introduce yourself and talk a bit of Yakult?
My name is Azmi from Inha. I am the public relation of Yakult. Yakult was founded in 1925 by Dr. Minoru Shirota. He is a Japanese scientist, the one who created the special bacteria which we call Shirota strain. What he did is he mixed the bacteria which came with us with the Yakult. Established in Malaysia in 2003, but began producing in 2004. So the one and only factory was in Seremban, West Midland, but the head office is in Delivery, Shah Alam. So, but there are many products produced by Yakult in Japan, but it's only available. Only two products available in Malaysia, which is Yakult Ace and Yakult Ace Light. As the pioneer of probiotic drinks, Yakult exercise differentiation that showcases different products. Yakult having high quality probiotics in the form of culture milk containing 30 billion Shirota strains makes Yakult among the most concentrated probiotics compared to the other probiotics product on the market.
Surprisingly, Mr. Arul and Yakult have prepared so much information on its production costing system, and I give a big credit for that. Firstly, we have Assistant Public Relation from Yakult, Nik Amalia, which will explain more on Yakult product costing system in Malaysia.
For the product costing system, Yakult applied job costing method and the cost accumulation methods to trace their cost of production. Due to high demand for the two main products, the cost incurred to produce them can be specifically traced to their jobs. The only difference between Yakult Ace and Yakult Ace Light is Yakult Ace uses sucrose, which is cheaper than fructose used in Yakult Ace Light. As the product were manufactured interchangeably once in 2 days, it is much more simpler and appropriate to use job costing system, as the production depends on order being made. In terms of the cost measurement method, Yakult adopted normal costing system to measure the cost incurred by the company in manufacturing their products. Adopting this system, the company used actual cost for their direct materials and direct labor, while for their overhead, budgeted cost is used instead of actual cost. The overhead cost used by Yakult is determined by the cost driver of machine hour. The reason why we did not use actual costing system is because the actual cost can only be determined at the end of the period. Thus, it will cause difficulties to the company to measure their profitability and make decisions. Like other companies, Yakult also experience spoilage in their production process. This spoilage can be divided into two: normal spoilage and abnormal spoilage. For every 1 in 6 months, Yakult experienced normal spoilage in terms of contaminated liquid and also the physical feature of their bottles. For the contaminated liquid, it will be thrown, while for the minor defected bottles, it will be first kept in the store. If the bottles were totally defected, it will be disposed and disclosed as a loss towards the company. On the other hand, abnormal spoilage is usually unexpected and rarely happen inside the company. We considered having zero margin of error towards any spoilage. Therefore, minor defective product will not be sold in order to maintain our quality performance.
Thank you, Nik Amalia, for that, and I hope you are still with me on this. And to the fun part, I'm going to tell you guys about 3 fun facts about Yakult that you might not know. Yakult or Yakulto is taken from an Esperanto word Yakulto, which means yogurt. Why? Number 2. The drink was created because the doctor had to think of a creative way to give the medicine to kids, as it was hard to inject. That I can relate when I was young. And the first one, Yakult. Yakult not only produces drinks, they also made skincare brand in other countries, and the high-end beauty moisturizer that Yakult sells is priced at astounding USD $1,000 per bottle. Continuing with our talk, we have Mr. Muiz, the operating manager of Yakult, and Mr. Naim, the HR manager, to talk on how accounting for material and accounting for labor are important on calculating the cost of production in Yakult.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muiz and I'm the operating manager for Yakult. And firstly, I would like to thank you for inviting me in this program to explain to you about our product and our company, which is Yakult. And basically, in a manufacturing business, there are three main components. They are very important to produce the product. And the three main components are direct material, direct labor, and overhead. And in this case, direct material are very important because it is the only component that will be directly and physically delivered to the customer. The three main ingredients that are used in manufacturing our product is Shirota strain, skim milk powder, and sugar. The Shirota strain will be imported directly from Japan, and the import process will occur only every 6 months, which is twice a year. And when the bacteria, which is the Shirota strain, arrive, we will be storing in a low temperature vault, in a special low temperature vault, because the bacteria is very delicate and very sensitive to temperature change, and it cannot be stored in a body or room temperature because the material will spoil easily. And so our production is basically focused on machine based. 90% of the manufacturing process involve the machine, and only 10% involve labor. And the department that are directly involved in the manufacturing process are four that I can tell you, which is the first is the process department. In the process department, we will be mixing the raw material and culturing the bacteria, and then mixing the two ingredients to form a concentrated solution of the Yakult drink. And then the next process is molding. The molding involves making the bottles to store the drinks, and the next one is the filling and packaging. The first step is filling. Basically, in filling, we fill the diluted concentration of the Yakult drink that we produced earlier in the first process into the bottle that we will produce in the second department. And the drinks will be filled in the individual bottle and then labeled according to their flavors and their type, which is either Yakult Ace or Yakult Ace Light. And then is the packaging. Basically, there are two types of packaging: the small packaging and large packaging. The small packaging consists of 5 or 10 individual bottles in a pack, and the large packaging consists of around 50 bottles in a pack. And then the finished product of Yakult, which is either in a small packaging or large packaging, will then be transferred into our warehouse, where we will be storing the finished product, for a maximum of 2 days before we distribute them to the market. The normal inventory that we usually hold in our warehouse is around 1 million bottles. And regarding the minimum stock level, we only have a minimum stock level of 10%, because basically we produce the product based on the demand analysis that are produced by our analysis, and so we don't concern much about the crisis of having a low stock, because basically our production are accurate based on our demand and order. And lastly, the maximum stock level that we can hold is around 30% higher than the normal stock level, which is 1 million. And so if you calculate the maximum stock level that we can store in our warehouse is around 1,300,000 bottles at a time. And so I think basically that are the details and information that I can share with you, and I hope you get something from this sharing. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Shaki Naim, Human Resource Manager for Yakult Sdn Bhd, and I will be explaining for accounting for labor for Yakult Company Sdn Bhd. So guys, in 2017, Yakult Sdn Bhd has approximately 19 workers in their factory in Seremban Negeri Sembilan. So, that is the only Yakult factory that are operating in Malaysia to producing its popular kacang meat drinks. In the production process, they are involving 70 to 18 workers in the production process. There is a quite large number of workers because they have many machines to run the production process. Although the company have many machines to run the production, the direct and indirect labor also wanted for the company to run the production perfectly and smoothly. They only hire permanent workers due to the limited number of workers in factories. The workers have basic salary about 1,200 ringgit per month. So, because they have fixed working hours from 8 AM to 5 PM per day. So, it's easier for the management to reduce the direct labor cost. The factory is closed in Saturday, Sunday, and public holidays. Moreover, the company will not paying any incentive to the workers, and for the overtime rates, the company will pay only if the workers agree for the payment. Lastly, in every production involves indirect labor. So, as for the Yakult company, there are 3 main indirect labor, that is supervisor, janitors, and guards. The supervisor will supervise the factory to run the factory and according to the flow, and the janitor will clean the factories daily, and lastly, the guards will guard the factories. And that's all for the accounting for labor for the Yakult company. And I hope you all understand the method and the direct labor and indirect labor that the Yakult Sdn Bhd have. So thank you.
That's very informational thought, and I hope you guys get the insight of how Yakult is running inside its factory. But that's not all. We have another one representative, which is Mr. Muharram, the supervisor of Yakult Malaysia, to talk on accounting for overhead as the last part of determining their production cost. But before that, Mr. Arum would like to give something to our watcher. Mr. Arum?
Thank you, Mrs. Afini. Yakult started a home delivery service in 2008, which consists of a friendly team of Yakult ladies. We call them Yakult ladies because they are independent women. They become our distributor agent. Most of them is just normal housewife, single mothers. They want to gain more money and experience. This Yakult lady is only unique to our company Yakult. No other company does something like this. And also, all the ladies out there, you can join us by simply just visit our website www.yakult.com, and the registration form is there. And basically, you just come to the Yakult Lady Center and pick up the product and distribute the product in home to home, but only certain area is available, such as mostly Selangor. Okay, so basically that's it.
Wow, that's very good news. And what a wonderful thing Yakult has done to give this opportunity, and I hope Yakult will still keep doing like this in the future. So back to our topic and last segment for today, Mr. Muharram.
Oh, hello. I'm Muharram, and I'm the supervisor of Yakult Senyam Berhad, and I will going to explain the accounting of overhead of the Yakult Senyam Berhad or Yakult factory. So first, why don't I explain what is the meaning of overhead cost? In a manufacturing firm, we have these costs and expense that we call factory overhead. And this factory overhead is a total cost that involve or that derive from the total from all production facilities that cannot be traced or cannot be calculated directly to a product. In accounting, we have three different approaches that could be used to calculate and determine the cost of factory overhead. First is departmental costing. Second, volume-based costing. Third is activity-based costing. Yakult company or Yakult factory is using departmental costing, where we allocate the factory overhead cost from production department and from this production department to the product. In Yakult factory, we have 7 different departments, where 4 belong to production department and 3 is belong to service department. Under the production department, we have process department, where it's involved using accounting. The second department is molding department, where molding department is responsible to produce the bottle for our product. Third department is the quality control department, where this department they will detect any spoilage that occur. And we have 2 different spoilage, means normal spoilage, where this normal spoilage will occur to our bottle, and we have an abnormal spoilage, where damage of our product. And the last production department is filling and packaging. Move on to the service department. We have 3 departments, which is Human Resource Department, and the head is Mr. Shauki Naim. And the second department is Public Relations Department, and I think you know this guy, is Mr. Azrul Ikram. And last is warehouse department, where we store our product. Under the departmental costing, which is a very unique approach to allocate our overhead costs, they have 3 other methods that could be used to calculate the overhead cost. First is the direct method, second is the step method, and lastly is the reciprocal method. Yakult factory is using the step method, where this method is used a sequence of steps, where the first step is one of the service department is selected to allocate it fully to the other service as well as each of the production department. The second step is the second service department is only allocated to the production department in the same manner of the direct method. Hence, that is the accounting of overhead that happened in the Yakult company. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to all the representatives, Mr. Arul and Yakult, for coming to our show. This talk has come to an end, and I hope you guys learned something from this talk show. See you guys later. Bye bye.